So here we go. I have a new project here. I called it, let's see, what did I call it? I call it Play Video. Of course, go ahead and create a brand new project for yourself so we can follow along. Of course, here we are going to be building this very simple app where we're going to be playing a video using the SurfaceView class. Again, the SurfaceView class allows us to actually put the video player or the video player and play the videos. How do we do that? Well, firstly, let's go to our activity main here. I'm going to delete all of these things that we don't need. Perhaps make this a little bit bigger. Looks like our Android has frozen. All right, there is, it's all deleted. And what I'm going to do next, go to design, let's go to text here. What I'm going to do, let's get rid of all of these. What I'm going to do here is actually, I'm going to make this, instead of using constraint, let's just go straight and make this a linear layout like this. I'm going to make this to be orientation vertical. Very good. And of course, I'm going to go ahead and close our linear layout at the bottom there. Very good. Close this down. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to add our SurfaceView. So SurfaceView, the class, the object, of course, can be also invoked using XML, as you very well know now, because it's just a view type. So a SurfaceView here, I'm going to make it to be match parent, and height is also going to be match parent. So it's going to go ahead and take care of the entire view. Let's go ahead and give an ID here, and I'm going to just call this SurfaceView. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to say weight, layout weight. I'm going to give it 30 as such, so to give it more precedence. And it looks like layout height instead of match parent. Okay, it looks like we need to put 0 dp here if we are giving our layout weight 30. Okay, just follow what they say. And now that we have our surface view, and next I'm going to create another linear layout here. This linear layout, I'm going to just make it match parent, and I'm going to make wrap content as that, and I'm going to give it a weight of 1, right? And then I'm going to give it an ID, say ID, call this linear layout. And let's make this orientation to be horizontal like that. Very good. So inside here, that's where we're going to add a few buttons, right? So to control our surface view, which in this case will have the video player. So the first one I'm going to add here is going to be, let's see, button. I'm going to make a wrap content for everything. Give an ID. This ID, I'm going to call this, let's say, button play. That sounds good. And for the text, I'm going to just say Android app. Of course, I'm going to say just button underscore play. Go ahead and add this resource here. The value is going to be play. Very good. Next, I'm going to create another button here. ID. Say button pause, and text is going to be, this is going to be pause, create pause like this. Very good. And last but not least, add another button here, wrap content ID. This is going to be button skip. Text is going to be button skip like this. Create skip. Very good. So if we save this, and you can see here our surface view, it's just standing there because we want it to be take care of the entire view, as you saw there. And we have our play, pause, and skip. So if I want all these buttons to be actually horizontally centered, I'm going to just invoke the gravity. Oops, not layout gravity, gravity in general. I'm going to say center horizontal like that. And voila, I can see now they're all lined up at the bottom there. Very good. So we have the structure of our application here. So we have a surface view, and at the bottom we have these buttons there. So what we're going to do next is we're going to add the actual raw file. So in this case, the video file. like any other resource, we're going to go ahead and create a new resource file, a new resource folder directory here. So Android resource directory. And this is going to be a raw. The type is also going to be a raw type, a resource type. Okay, just get okay. And there we go, we have it. Now I already have the video. So what I'm going to do is literally just push it all in there and then say paste, or okay, I should say. And there we go. Now we have this outro music.mp4. All right, so we have our raw file here. It's just an MP4, a video format. There's so many other formats that you can play, but we're going to be using MP4. The next thing we need to do here is we're going to implement the subclass of SurfaceView, which is Surface Holder Callback. So I'm going to go say implements Surface Holder, but we won't stop there. We're going to be invoking the callback interface. So say enter like that, and voila. Of course, we need to do a few more things, as you know by now. Whenever we are implementing an interface, that means we have to go ahead and actually use the methods or override the methods. Go ahead and say implement those methods, all three of them. That's all good. There we go. So inside of a surface created here, as the name implied, means this is where once the surface is created, once our surface view is up and running, it's all ready, we have this holder class here, which is going to be on top of our surface, right? On top of our view, which means this is the holder, the view, the surface view holder, where we're going to put our video player. Okay. And then we have this surface changed. If surface changed, we can actually direct things around, shuffle things around, and do all sort of things. On surface destroyed, obviously, this is where we destroyed the resources that we've been using. All right, so what are we going to be doing here? Well, first of all, we need to go back and get our surface view. To do so, we're going to go come up here. First of all, I'm going to say private surface view, because we need our surface view. Okay, call this surface view. And I'm going to also create another private here of media player, because they go hand in hand, right? Media player, call this media player, because we need the actual device, the media player, the radio, to be able to invoke the surface view, which then of course has the subclass surface holder callback and do all sort of things that we need to do. In this case, to be able to play a video. Okay, so on create here, what are we going to do? I'm going to go ahead and instantiate first our media player. I'm going to say media player is equal to media player create. In this, I'm going to pass this as the context, and I'm going to pass the URI, or in this case, I'm just going to pass where we have our raw MP4 to play. r.raw.outro music, just like that. Next, I'm going to go ahead and say surface view. I'm going to just instantiate it. r.id surface view as such. There we go. Now we have a hold of it. And the next thing I'm going to do here, I'm going to invoke something of our surface view. Surface view dot set keep screen on. This allows us to keep the screen on while the video is playing, because Android dims down the light when a surface is not used, right? So to preserve the battery. So this is going to say, well, keep the screen on while this surface view is actually being used, meaning while we are playing our video. Very good. The next thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to call the surface holder interface here. I'm going to make it holder. Okay, so it's equal to surface view dot get holder. Now at this point here, we are getting the actual view from our surface view, which we got from our surface view XML we created. We're getting that and passed to our surface holder. Now, the surface holder is a subclass, as I said, or in this case, an interface that will make sure to actually put the view on top of our main view. Remember that this whole surface view thing is what we put on top, so that we can put the actual video player on top of that, right? So that's what we're doing. Now we have our holder. We can do certain things. The first thing, we want to make sure that this holder, which will have our video player, this holder will have some sort of callback. So I'm going to add a callback. I'm going to say this. I'm passing this because I already have confirmed that main activity is going to implement the surface holder callback, right? So that's why I can just pass this to register our holder. Very good. And then I'm going to say holder. I can set the fixed size of the holder. In this case, I can just say, for instance, 400 by, let's say, 300, like that. Next, we're going to look at our surface created. So once our surface is created, notice here we are passing the surface holder, which incidentally is what we have here. So that's going to be passed because it's a callback. That's why we had it, a callback here. It will go and fetch this holder again here and pass it around. So once this holder is passed around, now we're going to use the media player and set display to what? Well, the display here method requires us to pass a surface holder. Which one? The one we've been passing here. That's all. So at this point here, we're saying the surface is created. We have our surface holder. It's all good. Now we need to attach the surface holder put inside of our media player so that we can actually start playing stuff. So we're going to call our play button. So let's go ahead and set up a button here. So button, play, say find by ID, r.id.play button. I'm going to set it up right now. At this point here, I'm just going to go ahead and say media player.play or start. There we go. Let's go ahead and give it a try and see if all goes well. All right, let's play. And voila. There we go. It works. Go ahead and play again. And obviously the view is not the best because everything is squished or stretched out, but that doesn't matter. At least we know the video is playing. Very good. Let's go ahead and implement pause and skip. All right, so how do we do this? Well, same thing. Let's say button here. It's going to be pause, find by r.id.pause. Oops. Button pause like that, and pause. That's set. There we go. To pause, well, media player.pause. All right, let's go ahead and say skip. So button again, skip, find by. So to skip here, I'm just going to say media player.seek to. Then I can pass exactly where I want to seek to. Doesn't matter really, but what I can do is I'm going to use our media player object here again. Let's say dot, and I am going to get the duration, and I'm going to divide that by 2. That way we just go to the middle of the video each time we click on skip. All right? Let's run this again. Play, pause, play again. Notice we skipped a little bit. Skip there. Very good. Pause, play. All right, so there's one thing we're gonna do here, of course. I'm gonna come down here and say on pause, like that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check if our media player is not equal to null, in which case I'm going to go ahead and say media player, first of all, that pause, and then media player dot release, and I'm going to make it media player to be equal to null. Okay, so just to destroy everything if the application goes into the pause mode or pause life cycle, and we just get rid of stuff. Okay. Now here on Surface Destroyed, we can also create some sort of a cleaning up things, but this is called when we change configurations, we change, or there are changes in the user interface. So I will leave it as it is right now, but you can of course write some code here that will be called when Surface is being destroyed. All right, very good. And of course, on Surface changed, if something changes, you can go ahead and write the code that needs to be written in order for us to either guarantee that the user is not left stranded and so forth. Now, the other thing we can do on Surface created, if we go ahead and just say media player.start as well, like that, guess what's going to happen? Every time we run, we don't have to hit the play button for it to start playing because it's going to go ahead and start playing right away. Okay, so there it is. We didn't have to hit the play button. It went ahead and played because we started right away after Surface was created. We set a display and then we called the start. All right, there we go. You were able to learn how to play videos in Android, specifically using SurfaceView. Okay, play around with this concept. I shall see you in the next video.